Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakahak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, where I learn this 100% truth and continue to learn this 100% truth. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barakathum. To the elder apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barakathum. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Akwaf, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. And I was listening to Elder Manak Zakbar of GMS South Carolina '08. Subscribe and be edified. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go back to his clip real quick. I didn't, timestamp anything to where I wanted to go off on, but I'm going to just let a couple of seconds play, then I'm going to go to the beginning, and I'm going to let that play.
Living after what's been promised to us. We got the right to have many women, many wives, right? And we also have the right of having virgins. Now, in this time now, you ain't going to hardly find that. Because, as you said, we're in captivity. But you can still find a woman, like we said, you good sisters out there that you woke up to the truth. Now, you know, Israelite woman, and you ain't got no man. You're supposed to, you're born again. Right? If you really converted, if you're truly born again, and you're a virgin all over again. So now you get to have a husband, right? But you can't be sleeping around, and if you find no delight in that man or whatever, you don't get to leave him and go be with somebody else. You can't, because the law forbids it. So that's it. We answered the question: do Israelite men deserve a virgin? If he's not, the answer is yes, because you're supposed to be a virgin, and it's punishable by death if you're not. That's it. All praise to Yahweh Bahashem.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to the beginning, and I'm gonna let this young lady speak, and then I'll go into the get some scriptures. But first, I do have a scripture. This is Baruch 3:9, and it reads, "Hear, Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom." And Second Esdras 9:37. Notwithstanding, the Lord perisheth not, but remaineth in his force. So in reading that scripture, it tells you that we are to keep the commandments. So, and we are to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. Even though we are in captivity in Esau's kingdom, you know, it's good to go back to the old ways. Now, let me get another scripture real quick that I was thinking of. I don't know what's in there. Let's see. Bear me 1 second, Israel. Okay, let's try this. Psalms 77:5, and it reads, "I have considered the days of old, the years of ancient times." Hold on 1 second. Ancient days. So, Lucky, I'm just trying to find another scripture. Is it consider? Let me see. Just trying to find the proper scripture, but it won't give it to me. So therefore, I'll let it play.
Ordained by the Most High to have multiple wives. Okay, that's understandable. To myself, like, why is it? Why do men feel like they have to have these requirements and they deserve certain things or certain privileges over women? Like, I don't understand that, and I'm trying to make sense of that. So this is my thoughts on this whole theory, this whole situation. I feel like the only way that a man will be required or deserving to have a virgin, if he was a widower. A former married man, and he went into that marriage being a virgin himself, never been touched, and she died, so he's a widower. Or if he was living in ancient biblical times, and he's a righteous king, ordained by the Most High to have multiple wives. Okay, that's understandable. But if you're a whoremonger, don't you supposed to get a hair a lot, if I'm pronouncing that right? So what makes you think that you're supposed to get the Most High's precious jewels if you're not living and acting as a righteous brother, and you think you're supposed to get a virgin or a wife? That's not how that goes. That's not even orderly fashion. Like, you had to bump your head, because that don't make no type of sense at all. And before y'all brothers go come in on here to my need the scripture, then here you go some scriptures, because I'm going to paraphrase them my way. Then the Most High said that we do not supposed to be in the midst of fornication, that it's better to marry than to burn. Then the Most High also said one woman to one man. And then the Most High also say that our body is a temple, and we don't supposed to defile our temple. So when you go and put all those together, that trumps that I need the scripture to prove that.
Okay, so she said a couple of things. I'm gonna try to address a few of them. Some of the things she's saying is, it amazes me how Israel, especially our women, use the Bible to have knowledge and wisdom to teach, but everything is about how they feel, or they cherry pick from the scriptures to fit their narrative, and they think that that's supposed to hold the weight of the entire script of the entire Bible, which is crazy. This is why 1 Timothy says in 2:12, well, I'm sorry, at 11, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. She shouldn't be talking. Keep your opinions to yourself. Keep your feelings to yourself. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence. It's that. I'm going to jump down to 14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. And this woman right here is being deceived, talking about men being virgins, and I feel he needs to be a virgin. If she's a virgin, he's never been touched. We're not equal. Men and women are not equal. So I don't know where she get that from. Salakia. Let me see something here. And it's just the constant talk of this all the time. With the women. Especially Jake women. As if they talk as if they know something, and you don't know anything. You don't study at all. 1 Peter 3:7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he didn't make us equal. He made the woman to be the weaker vessel. So there's no equal if we're not the same type of vessel. There's no equal if I can't do what you can do, you could do what I can do. You understand? Let's get the understanding of equal. Because this doesn't make any sense that our people, this is what happens when you're deprived from study, reading, and learning things. And then hundreds of years later, after these things, you become proud as if you know something and you know nothing. You choose not to want to follow the laws of life, and you want to do your own thing, and you want to go do as thou wilt, which is a wicked way of living. This is 2 Esdras 3:7. And unto him thou givest commandment to love thy way, which he transgressed, and immediately thou appointest death in him and his generations, of whom came nations, tribes, people, kindreds out of number. But he only gave the law, statutes, commandments to one people, and that those are the Israelites. And it's talking about Abraham, and that's in 2 Esdras right there. This is Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endures forever. All that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So this is why 2/3 of our people, a lot of them being women, has to die of Jake, because you do not want to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You want to do what you want to do. You want to every Israelites kill me with the. You want to mix hip hop with the gospel. You want to mix feminism with the gospel. You want to mix worldly things with the gospel, and it's not made for that. You know what I'm saying? It's not set up to be like that. Proverbs 7:2. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Oh, boom. Romans 8:2. For the law of spirit of life in Hamashiach, Yahushua, have made me free from the law of sin and death. So, to not commit sins, which is accumulates to death, you got to keep the commandments. But ultimately, you have to have faith and believe in Yahushua as the scriptures have mentioned him. But you got to also keep the Lord's statutes and commandments, because you have a grace period. This is why Yahushua came. And when she says something about man being a virgin or woman being a virgin, they both need to be virgins. Let's see here. That's not what I want. Let me see here. And then you have to understand too, you have to study ancient customs. You Jake women, you don't understand anything because you don't study. You don't put time for that. Your time is put into everything else. If you look at her, she got her face, got the makeup on her face, and got her hairstyles together, and nose rings all up in her nostrils and such and so. That's not you a woman of the world. How you going? That's what we're talking about. You can't mix. Talking about I feel a man need to be a virgin too. You cannot mix the worldly things with this gospel. Leviticus 21:3. And for his sister a virgin that is nigh unto him, which have had no husband, for her may he be defiled. That's not what I want. Deuteronomy 22:23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed means to be promised to. It's like a setup for. Let's just get it because we edifying. So let's get it. Let's get what betrothed is. Aras. 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 Betrothed, engaged. It means to be engaged. To betroth, man or woman, to be engaged for a certain amount of time. This is where Esau get the whole engaged 6 months to a year. They get it from the scriptures, man. Let me read it. If a damsel, Deuteronomy 22:23, if a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of the city. And see, a woman that is a damsel, a woman, the man. How you gonna prove if a man's a virgin or not? Idiot. How do you tell? Oh, he's never been touched before, huh? Why you think? Oh my gosh. 24, verse 24. Then ye shall bring them both out unto the city, unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones, that they die. The damsel, because she cried not, meaning she didn't scream out, he took it from me, being in the city, and the man, because he hath humbled his neighbor's wife, knowing that she's betrothed, she belongs, she's engaged to someone, and you still took it, and that's not what you're supposed to do. So that's adultery. So thou shalt put away evil from among you. So, you women, you need to just follow your man, man. Follow the lead. Follow the lead, man. That's it. Let me see. Let me see something here. Here's a scripture right here. 1 Timothy 2:13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. They didn't come out together. It wasn't an equal situation here. And you play the background, play the background and support your husband. Help your husband. That's what you are. You will help me. Right? Proverbs 8:4. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man. Ezekiel 34:31. And ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your power, saith Yahweh, your power. The Lord is dealing with his men, and you women deal with the Lord, the men of the Lord. That's how the order goes. There's an order to everything. I don't understand why you don't understand that. What's that? 1 Corinthians. What's that? 1 Corinthians 11:3. 1 Corinthians 11:3. I'm reading the NLT. But there is one thing I want you to know. The head of every man is Hamashiach. The head of a woman is man. And the head of Hamashiach is the Most High. So you have to understand that you have to play your role. Stop going around what you feel. Let me see. See if I can get this right. See here. think it's in Proverbs. Salakia. This is Mark 7:20. And he said, that which Yahushua, this is Yahushua speaking, and he said, that which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man. For from within, out of the heart, the mind of men, proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications. This is what she's talking about. Fornicating and you know, all these other wicked things. Murders, thefts, covetousness, because that's what happens when the woman is being promiscuous. It brings about murder. Through her we all sin, roughly paraphrasing. Theft, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, all these things, lasciviousness, an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, and foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man. And when it says man, it means man and woman. And this is something that our women do on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to touch on that real quick, man, and bring that out to light because, you know, just kind of land backing up the elder Menachem Zagbar. But just, you know, Spirit had me go another way with it to bring out different scriptures about just the wickedness, the wickedness that our people practice because they don't think that they have to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and they could do and say what they want because of how they feel. Your feelings deceive you, man. I'll be rock to say you were edified with that, man. I'm going to say, Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekah HaKadosh Shalom. Salutations and double honors again to the elder apostles on down, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.